Morning, sir. How you doing today?
Thank you. Let's call your case. This is the People State of Michigan versus Joseph Aaron Saunders, file 21-0666 SM. Counsel, identify yourself for the record.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Swinsky for the people.
Daniel Dickbring on behalf of Joseph Saunders.
All right, today's the time and date set for sentencing. Mr. Duke, did you get an opportunity to review the pre-sentence investigation?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe the report is factually accurate.
All right, allocution on behalf of your client.
Your Honor, I've gone over the recommendation with Joseph, and I know, principally a large number of the probation violations resulted from his participation in my hope, for which he was unsuccessfully discharged from there and was sentenced to a term of prison, in which he was subsequently discharged from parole on October in 2020. So he was able to finish out a term of parole successfully. I think that personally, the 32 days jail with credit for 32 days would be appropriate under the circumstances. I know that Mrs. Saunders wants to get back with Joseph. They want to work on their issues and continue their relationship. That she felt that this was at least somewhat out of character for Joe. I think most of his stuff is, pretty basic kind of things that he gets himself involved in. His record seems like it's worse than it really is, in my opinion. So Joe was asking that you consider credit for time served and placing him on a term of probation. I can certainly understand why the court would be reluctant to do that, but in some sense, it may serve a purpose in making sure that he does get engaged in substance abuse treatment and counseling, especially considering their indication that they're going to continue the relationship.
All right, thank you. Mr. Saunders, anything you wish to say in your own behalf?
Yes, sir. I have something I wrote. First, I would like to apologize to my wife. I should have never put my hands on her. I'm supposed to be her protector. I let my emotions lead to unhealthy actions. I love you. I can be better, and I will be better. Second, I apologize to the court, and thank you for your time. I ask that I can be released to repair and mend my marriage. I didn't do the pretrial services good, to say the least, though I've gotten on Prozac, plan on going to CMH, and am giving probate. And if giving probation, will take any classes, drug testing, and reporting as directed. This 33 days has opened my eyes that I need to be serious about my recovery, family, and staying well balanced in my life. Thank you for your time, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Swinsky, is there a victim that wishes to address the court?
We were not able to get a hold of her when we were checking to see if she'd like to appear. She did indicate, my understanding is in the PSI, it's indicated that she would appear, but I don't know if she's here.
All right, Katrina, is there anyone else in the virtual waiting room?
No, Your Honor.
Is there anyone in the courthouse that could be the victim?
Your Honor, I'm looking now. And I do not see anybody in the courthouse lobby or walking up to the court.
All right, thank you. I have reviewed the pre-sentence investigation. Mr. Saunders, I do hope that you are making some changes, and this is an eye-opener. The 32 days is nothing compared to the time you've spent in prison. The problem I look at is that when you're on my hope, there's all those violations. That's how it's set up. It's to give you just a little bit of time, overtime, to get you to rethink your positions. You're at an age, take a look, 33. Yep, they're just about the age where people get tired of being in a criminal justice system. When I was prosecutor, I would do these statistics, and then all of a sudden at 35, man, this thing would just drop straight off, and I couldn't figure it out. Then I started looking at it. Most of the time, that's when people ended up having teenagers. So you end up, your own children end up being about the same age you got in trouble, and then for whatever reason, boy, it really made a difference in people's lives because they didn't want their kids to follow the same path that they were following. And I'm hoping that's true for you. The issue, though, as I look at it, obviously you're not completely defined by your past, but probation just didn't do well. And our test to put our toe back in the water is pretrial services. So, because people do change. They make it a determination, and I hope that you have. I hope that you get to a spot to where you're tired of it. The high that you get from the opioid addiction doesn't drive you as much as you want to be a better man and a good father and a good husband. And as I look at this, but you've earned this one. So sentence of the court, you'll pay $75 crime victim rights fee, $50 state assessment fee, 93 days jail credit for 32 days served. I'm not opposed to you earning quicker time by doing any P511 classes to reduce your time, or any work detail to reduce your time. But you need one last time, these last few days, to really think about it and decide where you want to be in life. And so that is the sentence of the court. You have 21 days to appeal the sentence, 14 days to request a court-appointed attorney. Will be adjourned on your case at this time. Good luck to you, Mr. Saunders.